And we're back. It's July 2024. Independence Day has recently passed by, but we have not finished celebrating American made quite yet. This month we are focusing on an all-American made chocolate collection for you in this month's Flight Club. Just going to do a brief intro video. I know we had a bit of a longer, intro last month, but let's cut this down a little bit and just briefly touch on all of the chocolates that we'll be featuring this month. And then we will transition to the hands-on opening of each chocolate with our quality control tests. And we do have a pretty interesting new in-flight treat for you this month that I'm excited to discuss. But let's take a look at what we've got going this July. Kick things off, we're looking at Eureka, California, where Dick Taylor Craft Chocolate was founded in 2010. And we have included their Piera Peru 80% dark chocolate bar. This is a limited edition bar, so you're some of the few out there that can actually taste these. And this is out of this world. The cocoa is coming from Puerto Pulache in Piera, Peru, and it has been grown there for around 1,000 years, believe it or not. Cacao is not often found in this region, but the river that runs through it allows for a smaller growth yield where fine quality cacao can be harvested. This chocolate also only has 2 ingredients, cocoa and cane sugar, and for what Dick Taylor is able to do with just so few ingredients, it's honestly out of this world. I'm wicked excited to get into this one. Following up, we will be going to Asheville, North Carolina, where French Broad Chocolates was founded in 2006. They are a bean-to-bar maker, and we've included their malted milk chocolate bar. You can see the focus, maybe not quite, but still working on that. This chocolate is an homage to Beer City, which Asheville is home to more breweries per capita than anywhere else in the United States. French Broad Chocolates has collaborated with Carolina Ground, who mills barley malt, of which they've included in this bar. Obviously, you use that to make beer. Why not try to incorporate that into a 45% milk chocolate to give you almost that malty, not quite, beers, there's no alcohol, but that malty chocolate experience. This is one of French Broad's best-selling milk chocolate bars, and for great reason. They also have some phenomenal packaging in here, and this is one that will not last long. Traveling from Asheville, North Carolina to Burlington, Vermont, we will be taking a look at Lake Champlain Chocolates, their 57% spicy Aztec bar. This chocolate is homage to the Aztec civilization, who were some of the first out there to consume cocoa millennia ago. Typically what they would do is they would grind it, mix it with water, and add spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, a little cayenne, and they would primarily drink the chocolate to begin. This chocolate is kind of taking all of those original ingredients that cocoa was consumed in and infusing it into a bar format. We don't use cocoa as currency today, but we do use currency for cocoa. And, if you flip that script back to the Aztec days, they would be using cocoa as currency. It was so sought out and such a delectable treat for them back then. It was used as one of the highest forms of currency they had at the time. From Burlington, Vermont to Boulder, Colorado, we will be looking at Choco Love, their 55% dark chocolate bar with cherries and almonds. The cocoa in this chocolate is coming from the West African region, and this combination of cherry and almond just works perfectly with a semi-sweet dark chocolate. You do have that, subtle chewy component coming from the cherries with that nice nutty crunch of the almonds. Obviously, this is just a great combo, one of the best-selling chocolate bars, believe it or not, and for great reason. Moving on to Provo, Utah, we'll be looking at Savvy Chocolate Co. They are a pirate-themed chocolate maker. They are bean to bar as well, and this chocolate is a dark with a passion fruit toffee infusion. The buried treasure in the chocolates, obviously, the toffee. I'm no pirate, but if I were to be sailing on the high seas of the Caribbean or Caribbean, tomato, tomato, I would definitely be bringing some Savvy chocolate with me. I wouldn't need to look for the treasure as we'd have it on deck. And for our in-flight treat, we're going to be including a couverture option for you. So we actually haven't done this with Flight Club before, although it's, been enough time. We have so many different couverture chocolates on the website, and couverture is essentially a chocolate with a higher cocoa butter content, kind of creates a much smoother, creamier mouthfeel, and is great for molding, enrobing, panning, a lot of chocolatiering applications. So we've included a bag from Guittard Chocolate, who was founded in 1868. Etienne Guittard, who founded the company, had traveled to San Francisco back in the 1840s via the gold rush. However, came to discover that chocolate was the real gold, spent a lot of time learning how to craft, produce all things chocolate and confections, and opened up Guittard Chocolate back in 1868. We have a great timeline that I've been able to put together on the website. I would recommend checking it out because the history is so immense and rich from Guittard Chocolate. Definitely worth a quick read, and you'll really get to know how much care and craft this company puts into their chocolate. This one that we featured specifically is the Soleil d'Or, which is a 38% milk chocolate. It has great notes of cream, caramel, and is honestly one of my favorite couvertures to work with. I don't pick favorites, but it is definitely in the top 5, top 10 list for a milk chocolate. Super well in tempering and melting. It's got a thin viscosity when it's melted, and highly recommend. Or if you don't want to, actually try to chocolatier with it, it is a delectable snacking chocolate. Step aside movie theater. I don't know. I don't bring candy to the movie theater. I bring high quality chocolate. So, whatever you're getting there, you might have a new favorite that will be replacing your old. So I'm looking forward to getting into all of these chocolates, doing some hands-on videos, and then we'll see where it goes. I might be able to do some actual chocolatiering with the Soleil d'Or. That will be featured as its own little short and reel. But we'll see how it goes, and stay tuned and check out the shorts below if you're watching this on the website. If not, just check out the channel, and they'll all be linked together in a playlist. We actually have some phenomenal new chocolates just having landed last week that will be in August Flight Club package. Wicked excited for you to taste them and for us to engage you in this new chocolate company that we've brought in. Stay tuned, and a lot more fun and exciting chocolate is on the way. You know the deal. Eat, sleep, breathe chocolate. Cheers.